Hello, we're very excited, our very first 45-minute video. So we're going to be working as you asked, as you requested, on ankles, quads, hamstrings, hips, core, neck. Okay, so we're going to mobilize, lengthen, strengthen, and get it all mobilized and going on for you. So this is going to be the first one, and then we'll progress to the second one. So you tell me how you get on with this one, and then we can tailor the next one to expand on what we've done already. Okay, so we're going to start standing. Hips, feet hip distance apart. Open out the toes, as if put enough distance in them for your hand to fit in between, and then line the outsides of the feet to be parallel. Okay, so from here, lengthen up, grow up through the legs. Find the hips, rock them back and forth. So rock the pelvis back and forth, putting a little bit of mobilization into the lower part of the spine and finding just where your pelvis is on the top of your legs. Okay, so come to a kind of neutral place, whether it's neither sticking out or tucking underneath you. Nice, stable, middle position. Then grow your spine up, bone by bone, inside. Put a bit of space between each vertebra. You reach your head to the ceiling. Roll your shoulders out, back and down. Open your heart. And breathe really deeply. Bring yourself into the room, into your practice, into the next 45 minutes. What do you need? Each time you do this, you'll need something different. Sometimes you'll feel like to bring a bit more focus into each movement. Sometimes you'll feel like just getting a bit more stretch out of each movement. What do you need? Do you need the energy, or do you need to feel relaxed? And you can make it your own each time, different each time. So what do you need today? Breathing deeply in through the nose, and as you breathe out, engage the abdominals and lift the pelvic floor. Now that'll feel like you're walking into freezing cold water, into the sea. So you sort of lift up a little bit here in the pubic area, inside, and contract the abdominals. So we're going to maintain that connection a lot of the time. Whenever you remember is fine, but focusing on that sort of squeezing, the compression in of the abdominals and the core. Okay, now deep breath in again through the nose. Take your hand up to the ceiling, and as you exhale, stretch your hand down your leg and then up and over you go. Breathe in and stay. So without sticking your hips out, so go up and over the upper part of your body, and then exhale. Use this part of your body to bring you back. Inhale up. Exhale over, inhale stay, and exhale using the oblique muscle to bring you up. One more on each side. I'm not using any props today, so you can do this whenever and wherever you are. So just using your body's own resistance. And exhale over, last time. Inhale up, exhale over, and bring your arm down, roll your shoulders. Take your ear to your shoulder. Drop your chin to your chest and roll the neck around so the ear meets the other shoulder. Roll it back, releasing through the neck, stretching the muscle here. Roll it back and forth. Okay, now walk on the spot. Just feel your legs, just feel the muscles. Hopefully didn't lock too tightly into the legs there. Have a nice sort of relaxed stance, and then come to the edge of your mat. Again, find that first standing position. So feet parallel, growing up, make yourself taller. Pelvis is in a neutral position. Abdominals compressed. Take a breath in, hands to the ceiling. Press them together, reach up and back. Now retroversion of the pelvis, tuck it under a little bit as you reach back. Engage the abdominals, take the arms out to the side, heart comes forward, flat, 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 and then you can't anymore. You might have to bend the knees, that's fine. Come over and stretch through the back of the hamstrings, pulling yourself towards. If you can hold on to your toes, great. It's not achievable first time. Pull yourself closer to your body. Inhale, lengthen the back again. If you don't touch the floor, it's fine. Here's fine. So the back is now straight. And then bend your knees and walk. Oh, you don't have to walk yourself forward into a plank position. Now, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles in one long line. So you're not sort of up like this. It's a plank. It's a straight line, diagonal line from toes to the shoulder, arms directly, hands into your shoulders, open your fingers as wide as you can, be strong in the muscle on the back of your ribs and hold your abdominals tight, and we're going to go down for 3, 1, 2, 3, up for 1, 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 1, 2, 3, up for 1. Now drop yourself into a chaturanga and then cobra your way up. Now careful here, you can put your knees down, fine. Make this your own. We're aiming for knees up, but knees can start down. You can also, if it's too much, we can go onto the forearms, but reaching the head towards the ceiling. So we're either in this position here, working up to this position here as you continue through the video. Okay, back up into triangle, Open the pelvis right up to the ceiling. Open the fingertips, press into the fingertips, press into the balls of your feet, heels down if you can. Lift up the left leg, bring it through your hands. Place the knee down. Take a moment just to find your balance, find your peace with the pose. Push into the front foot, front leg. Put your hands on your hips and feel the opening up of the hips, the joints, the stretching the psoas muscle. Bring the hands to the seat, together above your head. Reach up and a little bit back, pushing a bit more forward with the pelvis. Beautiful stretch, opening up the hips, okay? And then breathe deeply and enjoy. 3 deep breaths. And come place your elbow on the outside of your thigh, and then twist, push yourself around. Shoulders are down, rib cages are moving, the pelvis is facing forward, okay? And breathe deeply. Knee down. And come facing forward, push back up into downward facing dog. Open your fingertips up, open the pelvis, so really shine your taillights onto the ceiling. Find your balance point, find your beautiful mid point, and pick up the opposite leg, stretch it back, bring it through your hands. You can pick it up and put it there. Of course, find your moment. Place your hands on your hips, shoulders down, breathe deeply, in and out, arms to the ceiling, press the palms together, enjoy, in and out, in and out. Elbow on the outside of the thigh, press your hands to get the extra rotation in the rib cage, breathe in, and out, in and out. Place your hands back down. Just enjoy this stretch. 5 deep breaths here. Open the fingers, open the toes. Try and get the heels down, but it doesn't matter if not to begin with. Breathe deeply in and out, in and out. And then jump or step between your hands. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, come up. Bring your hands together above your head. Rotate your pelvis under, tuck it under, and then open out your arms towards the side. We'll stay on the feet for a moment, and then we're just going to roll up onto the toes. Now here, check in with your ankles. So take it nice and slow. Roll through the foot as if you're massaging the balls of your feet, and that you're articulating through the feet into the calf, and focus on the ankle. It's not wobbling too much. You just take it at your own pace, just back and forth, working into the calf, keeping the compression of the abdominals, shoulders back and down, wide through the collarbone, up and down, massaging through the feet and putting strength into the ankles. Changing position slightly, so heels together, toes apart, as if you've got a piece of pizza in between your feet, not a very large piece, just an average size piece of pizza. Shoulders back and down, widen the collarbone, again onto toes, heels meet before you come down. So we've got the mobilization in the ankles, again working through the calves, right up through the backs of the legs. So it's calves, hamstring, and where the hamstring meets the glute at the back of the bum. And we can speed that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And bring the heels together at the end. Staying in this position, rise up onto your toes. Bring your heels together. So now you're balancing. You might need to put a chair in front of you, and that's fine, because these require a lot of balance, and it's fine just to hold on to something. Okay? So bend your legs into frog. So heels are off. I'm just going to bend down and stay in a diamond shape, so it doesn't come to straight legs. Not yet, anyway. We're going to stay in a squished diamond and a more elongated diamond with your legs. So then squeeze, as you do this, squeezing the thighs outward. So this is working into the hamstring glute connection and the inner thigh. You'll be able to feel that. But all the while compressing the abdominal, shoulders are back and down. Keep using the core muscles, the deep support muscles, to stabilize and keep us balanced in this position. Use the back of the legs. You'll feel it in the quads. But you want to also focus on using the back of your legs to create this movement. Okay, we're nearly fully done. Do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to snap them together. So we're going to go down and sort of zip up. Again, putting space in your spine, space in the vertebra, and working the backs of the legs, also the adductors. Okay, firming the tummy. Again, holding on to something, fine. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in and out. Compress the abdominals, lift the pelvic floor, compress the bum, squeeze the legs together, and release down. Okay, so just walk that out a little bit. If you've got something to hold on to it. Put your foot in your hand, you might need to go to a wall. Bend the supporting leg, tuck the pelvis under. So we're tucking here, and as you tuck, you'll feel the fibers on the thighs stretching and putting some space in the fibers. Breathe in and out and in and out. And we'll just go to the other side. So hand in your foot in your hand, bend the supporting leg, tuck the pelvis, and feel the quad muscles stretch and breathe oxygen into the fibers. In and out, in and out. Place your feet down. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, tuck your chin to your chest and roll down vertebra by vertebra, putting space in between your spine, as if you're going over a beach ball. So you're not collapsing down, so you're going up and over. Wherever you arrive the spine, breathe in, and as you breathe out, lift the pelvic floor, engage the abdominals, and start to make an inky imprint of your spine on the wall behind you. And we'll do one more. Breathe in and out. And feel the hamstrings stretch behind you. Really milk it, enjoy it. Breathe in and then roll back up to standing. Okay, right, we're going to go down to the floor. Okay, now we're going to go and do 20 minutes down on the mat, working through the core and then putting some strength and mobilization and balance into the rest of the body. It's going to be great. Okay, so sit up on top of your sit bones, back as long as you can get it in this position. Sometimes we can sit on something raised, but we're going to be going backwards, so as straight as you can from this position, with your heels in line with your sit bones, lengthening the head towards the ceiling, wide through the heart, shine the heart out, shoulder blades drawing down your back. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth, compressing the abdominal, lifting the pelvic floor and feeling that sort of shrinking around the waist as your core engages. And release. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the pelvic floor, compress the abdominals, feel all the air come out of your lungs. And next time we're going to move, okay? So inhale, fill the ribs. And as we exhale, compress the abdominal, contract the pelvic floor and roll off the sit bones, shoulders barely move. So use your hands, the arms lengthen slightly, and then we'll roll back up. So very small movement. Breathe in, and roll off the sit bones over the coccyx. Make your back like a C through the lower part of the back. So what we're not looking for is diving back. Shoulders barely move, and it's a mobilization of the flexion of this lower lumbar spine. Okay, so do this a few times. Now take your arms off your legs. Going to move a little bit further. Breathe in, breathe out. Contract the abdominal and then roll. Now roll back to a point of control. Shoulders are down, so you don't have to move very far. If this is you, that's fine. If you want to go a bit further, that's fine. But what's important again is not that hanging out in space. So just and work with this. You can go deeper as you go. Okay. So we're going to stay. Inhale and stay. Exhale. Use the exhale to bring you forward over your legs and then reach up. Breathe in. And roll off the sit bones. Shoulders are down. Inhale, stay. Exhale, over the knees. Lengthening the spine back up to the top. Now we're going to add on. Breathe in. Exhale. Engage the pelvic floor. Pull the spine, the belly button to the back of the spine. Compress the abdominals down so you're supported in the low spine. You're really strong through your core. Now lift up the left arm and bring it down. Lift up the right arm and bring it down. Breathe in and roll on the exhale. Up. We're going to go again. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, the movement is on the exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stay. Exhale, roll. Up. Okay, we're going back down. Breathe in. Exhale, we're going down. Let's find a point of control here where you're comfortable. And then just pick one leg off the floor, place it down. Shoulders are back and down. Wide through the collarbone. Strong in the torso. Protected in the lower spine. Okay. Now work up to this. Now if this is still a bit much at this point, then continue through with the exercise that we did just before it. And release your arms down, roll your shoulders. Straighten out your legs in front of you. Squeeze them together, sort of firmly together, and pull up over the knees. Point your toes. Tailbone is pressing into the mat, and just stretch through the back of the hamstrings. The back is straight, shoulders are down. Take a breath. You can reach a bit further down. We're just stretching through the hamstring, curling over. Wherever you go is fine. And then roll your butt out, back up. Okay, arms out in front of you again. Take a breath in. Breathe out. We're going to do that rolling movement. So we start at the base of the spine. The pelvis is the first thing to move. And then as we go down, bone by bone, by bone, by bone, by bone, by bone. So you're putting, like a string of pearls, putting each pearl of your vertebra down as you go all the way down. Now this takes a bit of working up to. Take your arms over the head, but ribs stay flush with the mat so they don't pop up. Keep your ribs flush. Arms to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, head comes first, chin comes first. Engage the abdominal, squeeze the legs together. And curl yourself as if you're fishing yourself in. And then over. And we're going to do that again. We're going to keep rolling through the spine. Bone by bone, 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 bone. And this puts beautiful mobilization into the spine. Stretches through the hamstrings. And also you can feel it working your abdominals. Okay. And make this one your last one and stay down. And I'm going to shimmy forward a little bit and losing you. Bring your legs into your feet in line with your sit bones again. Feel your ribs melt into the mat. Okay? So feet are even, fingertips are drawing towards your heels, widen the chest, and rock your pelvis back and forth. So you find a place in the middle. There's a triangle which is parallel to the floor. So you're neither tipping the triangle towards you or between your legs. It's a nice flat plane. It's neutral pelvis, okay? So keep a neutral pelvis by rocking back and forth. So if you've got like a ball bearing in a bowl, it's sort of rolling backwards and forwards. Okay, come to the place in the middle. Place your hands behind your head. Now we're going to breathe in and lift the head and shoulders without tipping the pelvis. So the ribs are sliding to the hip bones, okay? So we're going to breathe in, then we're going to tip the pelvis. So we're making a U with our body. So the shoulders come higher. Then we're going to open the pelvis back out to neutral and come down. So it's 4 counts. So it's inhale. Then it's the U shape. So really deepen this core muscle here by making a U with your body. So your pelvis is curling up. And we're high. Pelvis goes back to neutral, even plane triangle, and then head and shoulders come down. Inhale, U shape. Neutral, head and shoulders down. Inhale, pelvis rotates, head and shoulders come higher. Really feel that in there. Pelvis neutral and down. Now we're going to lift up the left leg, we're coming straight. So we're not coming to turning or twisting. So relax the neck and shoulders. So if this is hurting the neck, then we can still get work from a head and shoulders down position. Keep engagement here and keeping the legs, the core muscles are keeping the pelvis stable. Okay. Now, head and shoulders, hands behind your head and shoulders again, and we're going to twist to each knee. Just realise not smiling much. But there we go. And keep going. There's traffic. Now armpit to knee rather than elbow to knee. So you're twisting the rib cage and not sort of making this sort of movement. It's a 90-degree leg, more or less. And the armpit comes to it. So the body comes towards the leg rather than the leg coming towards the body. Okay. And 2, 2, 1, 1, and come all the way down. Now if the neck is, playing you up with these exercises, we can do some abdominal work without lifting the head and shoulders. Okay, so we'll do that, and you can either do more of them or interchange them. Okay, so now from neutral pelvis, flatten the back onto the mat so the triangle tips up a little bit, so to support the lower spine on the mat. Bring one leg and then the other leg into tabletop. Now frog your legs out, so heels, I don't know whether you can see, heels are together, toes are apart. Okay, like that. Okay, it's hard to see from a side position what's going on, but it's like a frog. So now push your frog, push your frog out. Okay, so you're pushing through the heels. Heels are flexed, and you'll feel that, and the lower you go, you have to protect the lower spine, but it's more challenging the lower you go, and these are pretty good. Really sort of low impact, but really deep core work, and you can feel that in your leg. Now your thighs will be feeling it, but you want to connect in to the bottom and the hamstring to make this movement more balanced, okay? Otherwise the big boy muscles, the big thigh muscles will want to do all the work, but we're trying to get the balance in the back of the legs as well. Okay, push. Now push, point, flex, come back. 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 Okay, bring your knees to your chest for a moment. Take them up to almost a 90-degree angle. Now this isn't achievable for everyone either, so out a little bit spine, and also with a kind of a bend in them is fine, okay? You just take them out to the side and bring them back. If you can straighten them more, the better. So out. So you want to be engaging the abdominals to keep yourself from rotating either way, like rolling across the floor. So don't only make the movement as big as you can maintain a stable position. And bring your legs down. It feels quite nice to stretch through the inner thighs if you go to your maximum. Place your heels back down, take a breath in through the nose. Now you're in neutral, flatten your neutral, lift your pelvis. The pelvis lifts off the mat is the first thing, and then the lower back, middle back, onto your shoulders. A beautiful line, knees, hips, shoulders, ribs are not flaring. Nice long line, okay? Fingertips reach into the heels. Take your leg up and point down. 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll feel this in the supporting leg. Now as you change the hips, don't wobble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then roll all the way back down. Again, breathe in, exhale, the pelvis moves as much as it can. Up we go, bridge, shoulder bridge, Pilates shoulder bridge, not a yoga one, which is a bit more like that. Nice Pilates, where you're engaged here and you're in alignment. And then roll yourself, upper back, middle back, lower back, pelvis opens up at the end. Okay, gently lift your head and shoulders, bring your knees to your nose, and massage through your back in this position. So you're getting a nice massage through the back, and then when you're ready, come up to sitting. We'll just do a little bit more on our knees. Okay, hands and knees. Good old cat-cow. So knees directly under the hips, open up the fingers to big suns, and then find your neutral position. So your neutral is neither hyperextended or rounded, and you can just play with this, but neutral is more like you're in a table. But then you go to a cat, inhale, table, and then angry cat, like up on your haunches, pelvis tucks right under, and then through neutral to an extended position. Let the head drop, so your pelvis is really moving on its axis, but you're strong here. Okay. You come to a place in the middle, and then take your left arm, right leg, and reach it away without dropping or moving or rolling. We're going for that table, fingertips through the table, right to the toes. And then change, no wobble. So it's a subtle exercise. It looks super easy, but to get this right is really difficult. There's loads of things can go wrong here, but we're going for a straight long line, changing with minimal wobbles, hip bones stay facing the floor, so we're not sort of twisting. You get the idea. And we'll just do a few of those on each side, reaching away. Neck stays in line with the spine. Okay, and then come to a place in the middle again. Take your knees a little bit further back. Okay, then your arms are a little bit more in front of your shoulders. The hips start to come forward. Your angry cat, and then you unravel and come through your legs, a bit like what we did at the very beginning. Knees, bit of space between your legs, however's comfortable. And then angry cat, and then back onto your legs. Lift the bottom, tuck it, keep it tucked. Chest comes through the hands, the combination. Engage the abdominals to support the low spine here, and then come through. And we'll do one more. And then coming onto your resting on your thighs, breathing deeply into the ribs, into the lungs. Breathe in and out, and in and out, and then roll yourself back up to sitting. Okay. Okay. We're going to do a Kundalini meditation. It's called Ego Eradicator, and it's amazing. It's one of my favorites. I just love it, and you'll love it. I'm going to do it for 3 minutes with you. It's not comfortable, but it's amazing. It changes the electromagnetic field. It balances the left and right hemispheres of the brain. The breath of fire, the breath that we do with it, purifies the blood. It brings more capacity to the lungs, which makes us more energetic. It recalibrates the nervous system. It's got loads going on, and I really I love bringing this to you. Okay, so sit nice and comfortably. You can sit up on a cushion, and it's going to be an easy pose or whatever feels very comfortable to you. You need to discern between pain and discomfort. Pain, no, never. But discomfort, yeah, you can feel. You need to be able to push yourself through some of the discomfort and get that little bit further. Usually the body can, and it's the mind that goes no. So I recommend feeling where you are capable. It's the magic is in the aftermath, and you are always surprised with what you can be capable of. Okay, so we're gonna tune in with the Adi mantra, which is a mantra done before any Kundalini yoga practice. It connects us to all the teachers and all the wisdom and all the beautiful Kundalini sacred technology that's come before us, and it makes a difference to our practice. The vibrations are super sacred and super wonderful. So if you're not comfortable with chanting mantra, then just listen. But it feels really amazing. Now there's a breath pattern, which is, I said, breath of fire, which is breathing. If you put your fingers on your belly button and breathe out through the nose forcibly as you pump the belly in. So don't worry about breathing in, because that usually takes care of itself. It's just a forced exhale through the nose while you sort of, and this breath of fire helps the Kundalini energy do all its wonderful work. Okay, really great breath pattern. Okay, so 3 minutes. The hand position, if you bring your thumbs above your head and put your arms out to 60 degrees, fingers are on the pads of your fingertips are on the pads of your hands, and your thumbs are plugged into the sky at 60 degrees. Elbows, no bending. The energy needs to travel down a beautifully straight line. So what tends to happen is that, but try and keep them beautifully straight. Arms are straight. You'll feel it, that you might have to build up to it. But we'll do it for 3 minutes together today. Close your eyes, but look up into the mid-brow point and prepare to be amazed, okay? We'll give it a whirl together, and I hope you like it. I really love it. It's amazing. Okay, so I've got my leg timer, which hopefully won't get stuck, as it sometimes does. And we will be there for 3 minutes and not 33 minutes. I think we'd know. Okay, right. So, back's nice and long, shoulders back and down, relaxed in the shoulders, no tension in the face. Bring your thumbs together above your head, fingertips to pads. Arc your fingers out 60 degrees, shoulders are down, so it really helps maintain the position to be supported. And we're gonna just get on with it. Breath of fire, smile. Got about 1 minute to go. Arms will start to be really achy now, but keep going. Feel your plugs into the sky. You can do it. You can do it. Just plug your thumbs into the sky. Feel like somebody is just lifting them out of your sockets. They're light as feathers. You're being super supported by the universe. You can do it. Got about 30 seconds left. Not even. Bring your thumbs together above your head. Reach your fingertips up to the sky. Stretch your spine. Hands by your ears. Breathe in. Squeeze the sex organs and the pelvic floor and the abdominals. Just really, it's called Mula Bandha. Compress them and stretch the spine. Breathe in a little bit more. Maintain the hand position, the arm position, and exhale. For another deep inhale. Apply Mula Bandha, so engage the abdominals, lift the pelvic floor, make yourself really, really skinny and small inside as you reach the spine. And as you exhale a little bit more. Now as you exhale, let the arms float out to the side. Feel your electromagnetic field expanded. The energy coming through your fingertips, through your arms. Gently take your time, take as long as you want. Just feel this awesomeness running through your body. Fingertips touch the floor, earth yourself. Bring your hands onto your knees when you're ready. Long, deep, beautiful breath. And you can sit here in meditation, feeling the consolidation of the work, the whole work, all the work that we've done today. Breathing deeply in and out. Take your time. You can stay breathing, meditating at your own pace. I will close with 3 sat navs, long sats, short navs, just to wrap it up. Thumbs in at the heart center, roll your shoulders back and down, spine nice and long, beautiful smile in your face. What a great movement and body work that we've done and connected to our hearts, our cores and our bodies. Breathe in, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Well, thank you. That was awesome. I really, really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Yay! So let me know. Any feedback would be great, and then I will talk about it before I make the next one. If you want a next one, it might not be your cup of tea, and please, I won't be offended by that at all. I completely understand. We've got different ways of working and moving, and it might not be for you, and that's how it is. Okay, so no attachment to that at all. So enjoy. I really hope you enjoy. It's beautiful for your body, and yeah, great. It's been fun working with you. I will speak to you soon. Okay, bye bye.